We have had some remarkably nice warm weather the last couple of days, but it's going to be changing.
Yeah, a fickle forecast. Can't quite decide.
Yeah, we're going to get to try out all the weather.
Yeah.
If you like weather, you get to try it all out. Because right now we're transitioning to something colder, and then we're going to go back to warmer, then back to colder, and it's just all over the place. And you get different types of precipitation as a result. And right now we're mainly rain, but you go up to Newcastle, and you go north of Newcastle. That's where we start to see the snow mixing in with this rain. So you can see Newcastle to Findlay, Mercer County, up to Oil City. This is the line where we see it cold enough to support snow, possibly still a mix of rain and snow here. And then you work south of this point and it's all rain and low clouds, areas of fog and drizzle in between as well. So it is not a pretty night in Pittsburgh. We have 40 degrees, 93% humidity. Pretty breezy conditions, northwesterly winds at 15 miles per hour. So with those winds out of the northwest, that tells us the cold front's already come through and temperatures will continue to fall overnight. And you can see we have 50 in Indiana, Washington, Latrobe, Waynesburg and Morgantown still in the lower to mid 50s. Then you get to Pittsburgh up to about Route 422, and that's where we have temperatures in the lower 40s. Beyond that, it's the 30s, and that colder air continues to work in here, and you can see there's no shortage of it back to the west. So tomorrow, temperatures are going to be much colder than what we had today. However, they don't stay that way because we have these systems coming through, and the way they're coming in, they're going to keep us going warm and cold here over the next couple days. So today was a warm one. Now the colder air works in the wake of this system cutting in. That's going to set us up for some spotty precipitation by early tomorrow morning, but I think a lot of that clears out of here. And most of the day tomorrow will be with the cooler temperatures and will be with clouds as we sit between two systems. Can't rule out a very stray sprinkle, but overall it's going to be a quiet day. Into tomorrow night, we see the next system making its approach, and you're going to notice the rain, you're going to notice the mix, and you're going to notice the snow. That spreads across the area tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, initially coming in with the potential for even some freezing rain. So there could be a few slick spots with the onset of the precipitation from this next one tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. But I think by the time we wake up on Thursday morning, this will be mainly rain. The only exceptions being up along I-80 and into the ridges. Now we'll spend most of the day in the rain as that warmer air continues to sit with us, but it doesn't stay that way. Into Friday, the cold air wraps in here, and that sets us up for scattered snow. Most of this on the light side. Tonight, the rain to a wintry mix, 29 degrees for the overnight low. So we have a ways to go as we're still at about the mid 40s. Now 38 in Pittsburgh tomorrow. Isolated showers. I think most of the day is dry and otherwise cloudy, and you can see through it more clouds than anything else. And then once we get towards 7, 8 o'clock, that's where we start to see the wintry mix moving back in, and some of this wintry mix could feature some freezing rain as this warm front lifts closer to us and gives us that warm layer of air above. So that's one of the big things we'll be watching for. It does not at this point look like it's going to be a widespread problem. Now into Thursday, most of this as rain. And it stays as rain with temperatures back in the mid 50s for highs, but temperatures on Friday fall again, and then they stay a little closer to what you would expect for this time of year with that scattered snow. And with all this going on, a great tool to have on your mobile device is the KDKA weather app. It gives you the current conditions. It gives you an interactive radar, hour by hour and daily forecast. Just search CBS Pittsburgh in the App Store and Google Play.